The first thing we have to address is the passing of Yohan, a member of the group Top Secret, also known as TST. It wasn't too long ago that he was seen active on social media celebrating his 28th birthday, but the other day, TST's label confirmed the news and also added that the family is in deep mourning. Therefore, the cause of death has been kept private, and to please refrain from theorizing or speculating on the matter out of respect. Top Secret is a fairly young group, having only debuted in 2017, but Yohan actually made his debut in 2015 in a different group. So going through and looking at his journey up to this point, it's just sad that he passed away not just early in his career, but at such a young age. You know, this type of news hits all of us differently, depending on if you knew the group or not. Even if you didn't, maybe you empathize with how it feels to lose someone. That being said, instead of transitioning to the rest of the video, I'll do a hard cut here. Number one, as a moment of silence. And number two, for those who don't feel like listening to anything else, feel free to end the video, as nothing we talk about will be as important as another human life. Let's try to start off with some rapid fire positivity, yeah? I can't believe we're already celebrating Mamamoo's 6th anniversary. We have a Road to Kingdom winner, but I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't watched. Cards BM, who you know is
the big titty gang leader,
and he's selling merch in part for breast cancer awareness and research. Twice just released a Japanese single called Fanfare, which was supposed to coincide with the 2020 Olympics, but we all know why that didn't happen. Which is also the reason why Nayeon's and Twice's problem has been dormant for a while. Because after going around 100 stores and shops to look for Nayeon, leaving contact cards, after going into the JYP building, after leaking Chaeyoung's phone number, getting on Twice's airplane, after JYP threatened legal action, took extreme security measures, and requested police custody for Twice, you would think this nightmare would be over by now, and it looks like JYP Entertainment and Nayeon had the same kind of thought, as they lifted the restraining orders not too long ago. And then with what's been happening in 2020, there was no way this person was going to be able to hop on a plane back to Korea. But now, as travel bans slowly begin to get lifted, we get a message from this person that they plan on coming back to Korea in July to, quote, explain himself to Nayeon and talk about his feelings for her. Luckily, JYP Entertainment did say once this person steps foot in South Korea, the restraining order will take effect again. This is the one comeback I hope never happens. Let's give his itinerary to YG Entertainment so it'll always be delayed or maybe even forgotten. Because whoever was running YG Entertainment's Instagram page, not BLACKPINK's official page, the company's page, forgot to upload Jisoo's teaser and moved on to the next batch of clips. After fans pointed this out to them, they deleted and re-uploaded to make sure all 4 girls were represented. Look, this could have been an honest mistake, maybe even a technical one, but BLACKPINK fans, and a lot of K-pop fans in fact, do not trust the company for numerous reasons. So in many people's eyes, YG Entertainment has not earned the benefit of the doubt. So now to a lot of people, this becomes another example of them not treating their artists right or fairly. But with that aside, these teasers are driving me crazy, guys. Even Seulgi said she can't wait for BLACKPINK to come back. And we're not just getting teasers for this upcoming pre-release song. Recently, YG Entertainment came out and actually addressed the plan going forward for the members' solos. By the way, there's nuggets of comedy gold in here too. So the post was titled, "Regarding BLACKPINK's members' solo release plans." They said, after monitoring responses made by fans in and out of Korea, you know, the countless billboard trucks and frustrated hashtags, it seems like many of you were curious. Fans were just curious, you know, just wondering. Anyway, YG Entertainment fed our curiosity by saying that Rose Solo will contain multiple songs in an album format rather than just a single as they did with Jennie, and that's coming in September. They actually gave a date and talked about what's coming for Lisa and Jisoo. Lisa's amazing solo song, for some reason they wanted to highlight that her song is amazing, is being prepared, as well as Jisoo. They ended with, "We are also always monitoring your opinions, which may sound trivial, but are in fact very helpful," which I don't know if that's hilarious or insulting. Either way, it looks like the rest of 2020 and maybe 2021 should be filled with a lot of Blackpink. In the meantime though, we have some gems happening right now. The girl group Nature just came back with what some people think could be their breakthrough song. I really love Stray Kids' new crazy comeback. I mean, it's called God's Menu. That's awesome. Plus the Nizzy girls have a cameo. The guys do like 10 different concepts, including going from Hellevator to Hell's Kitchen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you. Cop out of here. Get out!
Cosmic Girls, IZ*ONE, and WEKI are back. Obviously, they all have the produce thread in common, but as we've seen, having that produce thread doesn't always pan out well. We've talked about the suspicious way MBK marketed Daya and their unit comeback without Seungri and former IOI member Chaeyeon, but on top of that situation, Gugudan might be on the brink of disbandment if they haven't already. And this is not just speculation because of their absence, this comes from one of their members, Sally. The only members we've recently seen active from Gugudan are the former IOI members Mina and Sejang. Well, Sally has also been active, but on the Chinese audition program Produce Camp 2020, where she's gotten another chance to be on stage. Well, during an interview, she revealed that their company, Jellyfish Entertainment, allowed them to go home. The girls asked until when, and the company apparently told them basically, until we call you to come back, which was then followed by them asking the girls to pack their dorms and take their things. She said the girls didn't want to go and try to hang around as long as they could. This makes a lot of sense when we look at the state of Gugudan now, why Sejong moved into her own place, why their music along with some other Jellyfish artists are being pulled from US music services, although that one could be a matter of change of distribution deals. Even if you take that out, I just really feel instead of either promoting them actively or just announcing their disbandment, Jellyfish are keeping these girls in an indefinite state of limbo. The same one FX was in until their contracts expired. The same one I think former Momoland member Daisy is in right now. It's kind of like these produced survival shows or just Mnet survival shows are a source of bad luck. Even the ones that haven't happened yet. If you guys haven't heard about what happened on Island, the Mnet and Big Hit collaboration survival show, a staff member and a trainee have already gotten injured on the show. Insider reports have come out to criticize the show. The staff were already complaining about the amount of work they were expected to do because the show wanted to cut some corners, which also affected their health and safety precautions. That was seemingly discussed in an internal meeting, but wasn't really acted upon. So what about their health and safety? Yeah, but what about our money? You're right. Let's go get lunch. And because of that, Mnet had to confirm that one of the applicants and staff fell off the stage. Reportedly, the trainee ended up in the emergency room with a fractured arm, but don't worry guys, they've installed a safety fence now. When you read through the entire report, it's obvious that either nothing was learned from Wendy's accident, or that money is top priority until things start looking bad in the press. You know, there's a word for people like this.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.